I find that in places like Phoenix, where our communities are spread out, it's important for us to create community. And that's what Blueprint for Womanhood is. I started the Rites of Passage program 31 years ago when my youngest daughter was 15 years old. And the whole reason why I did it was because when I moved here from New York, I didn't want my children to not know, love, appreciate, and manifest who they are.
As a young lady growing up in Phoenix, Arizona, I did not have a lot of connection to my African heritage at all. Just as far as studying and learning and what my teachers and what my school provided me as far as resources, I was not given very much in the way of learning more about myself as far as an African American young lady, an African American woman.
Blueprint for Womanhood is a community for young women to come together, learn from one another, learn from their elders, learn from professional women out in the community so that they can learn how to use their voice and become leaders. Because that's who we are innately. Innately, Black women are leaders. We are taught to be leaders by our mothers, our grandmothers, our aunties.
The program definitely teaches you a lot about being a Black woman. There's a lot of girls who don't even talk at all in the beginning, and then they leave, and they're probably the most boisterous ones.
Sometimes I can be like really antisocial or shy at times, and I feel like the program would be really good for me to like be more social and really like understand myself better.
Hi, I'm Davina Lavon. I had my daughter Matina in the program back in 2018 and 2019. And originally, when she started in the program, she was very shy and didn't have a lot of friends and didn't socialize a lot. During the program, she got her voice. She started being more social, more having more confidence, learning how to interact with people better. She just became a totally different person as far as her socializing and being around people. Now she can carry on conversations beautifully with other people. She can interject with other people. She also became the valedictorian for both years that she was in and is now part of the program, helping Sister Fatima and the team, helping with the mentees.
Some things that my wife and I had to learn and be reminded of is that while we pour everything we can into our daughter and our children, that it shouldn't be the parents who teach alone, that it should be the community that teaches and shares their collective wisdom into these children. I am really appreciative of this program and what it's meant to my daughter. We noticed that she went from a very introverted personality to one that was definitely far more confident, willing to speak her truth. I talked to her about what this program meant to her, and she shared that she was finally comfortable in her own skin. You know, she is multiracial, and this put her in a position where she was able to identify with her sisterhood and her womanhood.
Growing up on the East Coast and as a graduate of two HBCUs, community, our culture, our heritage, our history is important to me. At an event, I happened to meet Fatima, and I knew pretty much immediately that I had met my people, Black women that are dedicated to Black womanhood. And since joining the team and starting to help, I feel so fulfilled. This is one of the reasons that I was brought to Phoenix.
Hi, I'm Stacia Holmes, and I've been with Blueprint for Womanhood since about 2000, so a little more than 25 years. What really kept me active with the program over these last 25 years is the community of women that are part of it. All of us are gathered to make sure that our next generation of women have the information and the opportunities that we had when we were growing up. And being in Phoenix, we are a desert. Sometimes you get into a position where you are hot and you are dry and you are parched. And being a part of a Blueprint for Womanhood provides that tall, cool, refreshing drink of water that not only nourishes your body, but it nourishes the soul, it nourishes the spirit. And that's why this program is so very important.